You know, we get one life, one trip through this experience in this mind body vessel, and yet we spend so much of it not actually living, but thinking. Thinking about the past or the future, striving, chasing, needing our lives to be so much different, chasing the superficial, not truly in touch with life, which is presence, mindfulness, that which you were before you had all the self concepts, ideas, and labels about yourself. It's like we're chasing our own tails through life, and then before you know it, it's over. Did we ever get a chance to truly be authentic? Have our own life as an authentic expression of that presence that is always there within us, guiding us, intuiting us? Usually it's fear that governs our lives and the way that we act, what we do. And we end up missing out. Get to the end of our lives and realize that it was never really us that was living. It was our fears that we kept alive. It was the chase for the bigger house or the nicer car or more money or the body. Chasing the bigger house but not building a home. Chasing the stronger, fitter body but not real health or wellness. Needing to be seen and validated and popular without any real connections. And the source of all of this is presence, coming back to yourself, just being as the foundation for doing. But instead, our foundation for doing often ends up being fear again, or scarcity, or lack, this own limited self-image that we have. But life just is. There's nothing to chase after or become through trying or pushing. It's a natural unfolding that when you get in touch with life itself, you flow with. It's a natural process, like when you plant a seed. The seed doesn't try to grow, it just happens. When you take the necessary steps to fertilize it, water it, give it sunlight, life looks after life. But if we don't see ourselves as life itself, we don't trust that we will be looked after, which causes us to continually chase after things out of fear and out of the worry that things aren't going to work out. We need to try and make everything work out. And we end up meddling with life, that natural unfolding, the natural process. There's a really good quote that I like by Lao Tzu. Nature doesn't hurry, yet everything is accomplished. It's very difficult for us to align with nature or life or presence, awareness, whatever you want to call it, when we're so busy living from the mind. The mind that has that identity, character, the ego that we play in life. the mind that looks outward and needs to change the external reality to feel better about this character. We live a life of pandering to this mind, this self-concept, these preferences of what is good, what is bad, what we want, what we don't want. And that is what causes our suffering ultimately. That's what causes us to chase our lives away, never truly in touch with life, living from the labels of our mind rather than the objective reality itself. We live from the subjective, conditioned experience. But all you have to do is slow down and just be as you are. Observe the compulsions of your mind, the urges that are telling you to be more productive, do all these things. Because the more that we live from those, the stronger they become. The more we get dragged around through life, unconsciously living from these things. And then we wonder where the time went. We were never really there. You drive from point A to point B and don't even remember the drive because you're so busy. And that is just a petri dish of what our lives become. Not even really being there, but just thinking our way through it all. Not living our way through it all. And breath is the gateway to life. And it's always there, your breath. You don't have to try to find it. You just have to be with it, observe it, feel it, and it brings you back into now, into yourself, away from the chaos of your mind. It might still be there, but it's not ruling over you anymore. You become the conscious being that is living life. That is life. Not the incessant mind chatter that is always searching or striving or judging or resisting. When you can come back into this place within yourself, life isn't so bad. In fact, it's actually quite peaceful. And it's always here. It's always here. You don't have to go looking for it in some temple or books or anything like that. It might help to help you conceptualize it, but the concepts are just that. They're concepts. And if you live by the concepts, they'll keep you stuck, again, chasing your own tail, trying to find an experience that can't be found through concepts. The labels of our mind keep us stuck in the superficial, subjective, conditioned experience that we call life, but it's not actually life, and it's not actually reality. It's our own small perception of what reality is, but reality is beyond the perception, the labels, and the conditioning. It's just being. It just is. You can't put it into words, and you can't conceptualize it, because words will only point to this ultimate truth. Notice yourself needing to do something, the restlessness of your mind and your body. It's the conditioning, it's not you. It's a nervous system that is dysregulated, which is constantly keeping you away from yourself. But if you want to regulate, you have to break the cycle. You break the cycle by slowing down, by no longer acting on these unconscious, hopefully conscious now, thoughts and beliefs of yourself, of who you need to be or what you need to do. It's a choice we all have, to live consciously or to live unconsciously. To live unconsciously is to suffer, to create suffering for ourselves, inner turmoil. And quite often, we have to experience enough of our own suffering to really want to make the change and come back to ourselves. And if you stuck around for this long, maybe you've gotten to that point already, or maybe you're getting to that point now. But just know that you have one life. Don't waste it chasing your own tail by thinking constantly, but never actually living. Don't waste it not being true to yourself. Don't waste it by living it for other people. Live it for you. But live it. Don't think it. See you in the next video.